Hello, my name's John Porterfield of Eco Cars and another video clip of another 100% electric car. It's the Citroen C-Zero, built by Mitsubishi, and they built the i-MiEV, the Peugeot Ion and the C-Zero. So it's based on a Mitsubishi i-MiEV but with Citroen badging. So we sell lots of these, very popular, so I'll just run through the normal basics. We've got two rear headrests. The seats fold down in a 50-50 split. There's your charger, 10 amp charger, which you basically plug in the wall or in your garage. But if you contact me, I can tell you how you can get a 16 amp charger from the government installed for free. And that's a permanent fixing in your garage or on your drive. So be quick, because I think the grant runs out, or not be quick, runs out I think March, April 2015. So it can carry on in progress until they run out of funding, basically. Anyway, back to the car. Isofix, 2 rear seat belts, no rips or tears, any of the fabric or upholstery. These still drop down. There you go, so they drop flat, obviously with the headrest down. I'll just show you. There we go, so it pops down, so you get a rather nice large rear boot area. There we go. Door cards are as new. We've got carpet mats in the bottom of the all 4 footwells. And the passenger side is very, very clean. No rips or tears underneath this fabric or upholstery. Door cards are spot on. So I'll just show you some more features of these great electric cars. 2 keys, one is a remote to lock it, and then the wing mirrors fold in, and then to unlock it. Isn't that neat? What a well thought out little feature that is. Driver's seat, height adjustable, proper C-Zero floor mat, no holes in the carpet. Door card, 4 electric windows to isolate the windows, and I say remote central locking as well. So inside the C-Zero, it's a lovely place to be. I like the way Citroen do a 2-tone dashboard. This brown, it's the only trim colour you can get, but it does break up the black that's on the i-MiEV, in my opinion. Rather nice, easy to use CD radio with Bluetooth as well. Hazard warning light, all the normal heating controls. We have a little USB port there. Can isolate the front passenger airbag. A power point, and a fully automatic gearbox, park, reverse, neutral and drive, handbrake, wiper stalk on the right and indicators on the left, and electrically operated mirrors which you can fold in via that button, heated rear screen, traction control, adjustment of the front headlights. So let me just show you how we start C-Zero. Foot on the brake, key in the ignition, turn and hold until you hear a bing bong, and there we are, we're up and running. The engine is on. Guarantee the mileage there, just over 3,017 miles, and using this we can trip through trip A, trip B, intensity light of the dashboard, lights at night time, distance till next service, and range 48 miles. But this does fluctuate as and when you drive, because it calculates your driving style constantly. So in the last 2.5-3 years we've never actually run out of electricity in the electric cars. We've had little cup holder, a glove box with the manuals, which I'll show you now. So the manual here from Citroen, quick reference guide, and also a proper owner's handbook. We're waiting for the V5 to arrive from Citroen. That will follow. There's a service book there which is not stamped, so I'm going to chase up the service history. Not that there's a lot to service on these cars, but we'll have it checked over by a local Citroen garage. And also we have the proper spare key with the key tag serial number is on there as well. So, and of course it's not yet due its first MOT. We regularly get asked about the charging, so I'll just run through it on this particular car. That's for the normal 10 amp charger flap. This flap here is for the fast charger port. So just let me show you the standard one you plug in at home. That plugs in with that socket that you saw in the boot, or via the 16 amp charger or type 2 charging. And on the other side we have the fast charge outlet. Now this charges at around about 70 amps, so in about 15 to 20 minutes you can fully recharge this car at a motorway services, Nissan dealership or Renault dealership where they have fast chargers. Ecotricity, along with Welcome Break Services, are also fitting these fast chargers at their Welcome Break service stations on the motorways, and also at various other places like restaurants, etc. Little Chef have some as well. So before I walk you around the car, I'll take you now for a test drive. So welcome to the test drive. So we're in park, handbrake is on, put a foot on the brake, turn the key, wait for a bing bong, release the key, handbrake off with my foot on the brake, down from P to D for drive, release the brake, away we go. Lots of torque, you've noticed, on an electric car, modern electric car. Now in the middle of the dashboard there is a needle that says Eco and Charge. Basically the Eco means driving in an eco-friendly manner, getting the maximum range. And because we're going down a hill, I don't need to go any faster than 35 because we're in a small country lane. I'm actually putting electricity and miles back into my battery. I'm increasing the range because I'm regenerating via the car's motor electricity back into the battery pack. So it's been very well thought out. Beautifully smooth, no gears to worry about, total lack of noise, but you've got that grunt should you need it, and it can be quite addictive at first. It's a seamless surge of power. That creaking is my camera cradle on the window, so there's no noises or creaks in the car. So come off the accelerator with this corner, let the car slow down naturally, that obviously increases the range. If this was totally flat and you had to charge it up overnight on your Economy 7 type tariff, it would cost you £1.80 if it was totally flat. Most times we've found you get home with 20-15 miles to spare, so we're looking at about £1 to fully charge it. So in price terms, I've worked out this returns around, well, £6 is the cost of a gallon of petrol and diesel. £6 in this will take you about 450 miles. So you could say in price terms 450 miles to the gallon, so much cheaper to run. Zero road tax, and if you live in London and have to drive through London, congestion charge exempt. So I'll fill in all the forms for you as well. We guarantee that. Boris is lowering the threshold every year because basically he loves electric cars and he wants everybody to be in an electric car to clean up London's air quality. So get in now, get an electric vehicle, future-proof yourself against any further changes to the congestion charge rules. So here we are, just rolling through this little village quite happily. Because I'm driving in an eco-friendly way, the actual range hasn't actually moved. It's still showing 48 miles. Even though I've travelled, what now, 2 or 3 miles. You'll find the mileage and the range indicated will change as to how you've been driving the last few journeys. It will let you know your range and your present driving style. It's just jumped up a mile now. Drives exactly as all the other C-Zeros and IMEs we've sold. Nice and straight, no undue noises. And you will never visit a petrol station in this car unless you want to buy some sweets or a drink or a sandwich. But you will never put fuel in this. You will never have to open your wallet and pay a petrol company for fuel. Charge up at home. Say even if you lived 60 miles away, drive to your office, you're going to be at the office for 6-7 hours, 8 hours perhaps. Charge up whilst you're at work, sweet talk your employer to fork out about £1. £7, £5 a week. You could pay him £5 a week, the money you'd be saving. Drive home 60 miles, plug it in whilst you're asleep, and just keep repeating the process. You will save a fortune on your fuel costs. So they've got a lot going for these. And should you want to go to Scotland, eventually there will be the fast chargers. But if you want a long holiday trip, hire a car, hire an estate for the weekend, and do that trip to Scotland or the south coast, because you'll have so much money left over from not having to put fuel in this. That is something that you can consider. So I'll just pull over, drive lovely and straight, come to a stop, and all you can hear is the indicator. Total silence. So thank you for joining me with the test drive. I'm more than happy to show you how these work if you want to come along and have a test drive yourself. And I'll just take you now for a final walk around this particular C-Zero. So welcome back from the test drive. Looking at the windscreen, it is chip free. There are no marks to the windscreen. The front of the bonnet, this has not yet been prepared. There's a tiny stone chip there which I will touch in. Front tyres, brake discs are fine, of course it's only done 3,000 miles. We have Dunlops all round, 4 or 5 millimetres on there. Front alloy wheel suffering from a little bit of grazing, but I will get this repaired. So I'm showing you it before I have it prepared, so that will be dealt with and made good. Wing mirrors are fine. Looking down the sides, they're all fine. The rear tyre, 5-6 millimetres. This alloy wheel is perfect. Looking round the car, the rear corners are fine. Just looking at the back tyre again, like the other one, 5-6 millimetres. Rear tyre, perfect. Little graze there, very minor. Excuse me. Now looking down the sides, there's a tiny scratch above the door handle. Again, that will touch in. The roof is dent free. Nothing wrong with the roof. High level brake light, rear wash wipe, got to mention. Wing mirrors are fine. Other front tyre, 3 to 4 millimetres on that other front tyre, and this alloy wheel, being the near side, is surprisingly enough perfect. Yeah, there's no marks on that at all. Again, the disc is fine. Front corner, yeah, tiny graze there, but that will polish out. Nothing really to be worried about. So what a great condition C-Zero this is. Registered July 2011. So warranty with Citroen till July 2014, and then you get the proper 5-year warranty on the electric pack as well. So if you'd like this car or any of our EVs, please don't hesitate to call, ask me any questions. You're welcome for a good long extensive test drive, and you will not regret buying this. London Congestion charge exempt, and I will fill in all the forms for you. And we can also now deliver nationwide, so whether you live in the heights of Scotland or down in Devon, Cornwall, anywhere in the UK, I can trailer this to you personally and hand this great electric car over to you. So thanks for watching. Look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye bye.